Wonderful. So we are officially recording. Hian, thanks so much for joining in this call. We're gonna just briefly talk about, your win. Yeah, just briefly tell us who you are and then what you guys do. And yeah, let's take it from there.
Yeah, my name is Hien Nguyen. I work with a group of investors here in Houston, Texas. We do a variety of things. We do wholesale. Our partner do about 20 to 30 flips a year here in Houston. We also have realtors working with us, and we also buy properties to hold, mainly through creative financing and subject to.
Awesome.
And that's what we do.
Awesome, man. And just a brief, so how long you guys has working with Hesel?
I think about maybe not 1 year. I think about 8 months, 6, no,
8 months.
8 months probably. It sounds about right.
Yeah, you guys started around, I think, February of last year. So you guys are.
Oh, has it been that long? Okay.
Yeah. So you guys are basically doing a year now. So congrats.
Thank you.
And then let us know, like, how has it been experience working with us? From Feb until now.
The communication with the team has been really good. The reason why I say that was from the beginning, I was using 2 Facebook marketing company to help us with bringing in leads. And we basically stuck with you guys and signed a full year contract, right? So the communication between me and Athi has been really great. Yeah, it's been good. The leads is it could, it always could be better, right? And that's just me saying from a perspective of a business owner that wants to make more money. But I do understand the game, and I do understand that it takes time for anything to be optimized. But we did close a few deals together, and most of them was the spread is pretty high, so I'm happy about it.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Thank you, Ian, for that. Actually, we're gonna talk about one of your deals. You guys just recently had a closing about a week or two weeks back, right?
I believe so. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So tell us about the deal. Like, how long did it took you guys to close the deal, and just briefly give us an overview on how that went.
Give me 1 second, Abby. Hold up. Yeah, my important client. But anyway, your question was, my last deal. What was my last deal? That was Gail. Oh yeah, it was a very easy closing. It took us probably about 30 days to close. The lead came in was actually not motivated. It was just kind of up in the air for her. And I think by building rapport with her and consistently following up with her, and she even told me that, Ian, I have people offering me 65, 66, but I want to take your offer because I like who you are. I like that you understand my situation. And what we did was we even help her solve her bankruptcy case, and we were able to be flexible with her on her moving out and helping her. And we built such a good relationship that sometimes I'll still give her a call to see how she's doing. She's a widow. So it's overall, it was probably more of the easier deal. But like I always tell my team, the easiest deal or the deal that you make the most money.
Oh wow, man. And if I may ask, how much did you guys make from that deal?
I don't remember the exact figure, but I think it was like 37,000 or 36,000, something like that. I may be wrong, but more than 35. More than 35.
More than 35. Okay, fair enough. But I just like quickly going back on what you said. You said that this lead came in unmotivated, but you're able to build good rapport and consistently followed up with us. What are some of
Yeah.
the tactics that maybe you use to follow up with her and building that good report?
Just really understanding what she's looking to accomplish, what's important to her, and what her future looks like, right?
Okay.
Because a lot of these guys, oh, and this lead was an inheritance to as well.
Okay.
I was able to build, I guess, a human connection with her because her mom passed away. And, just being able to talk to her mom and kind of share um, some of that emotion with her kind of made her trust me,
Okay.
rather than all of these guys just want to buy her house, which is the discrepancy between us giving her 40,000 as an offer that she
Mhm.
accept versus somebody else giving her 65 and she turned down.
Oh, wow.
And in terms of following up, we consistently follow up with her once a week, once every 2 weeks.
Mhm.
And we don't call her and say, hey, when do you want to sell your house? We just follow up and say, hey, how things are going? Is there anything that we can do? And,
Mhm.
just checking on her because she's alone, she's a widow, she doesn't have anybody, and just being there and support her any way we can.
Wow, man. I really love that. That's more than, that's building relationships. I love that, and if I was her, I would definitely go with you guys as well, because you care about me as a person, not just doing business. I think that's really a very important factor to highlight as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, that's awesome, man. And then what would you say like your sales process is? Like, for example, when a lead comes in, I know you guys are following up consistently, but with the other leads, like how are you guys doing that? Like, just give us an overview on how that looks like.
Yeah, it just really depending. So my goal, and I have this rule. I don't always able to do this 100% of the time because
Yeah.
sometimes we get lead coming in at 3 in the morning. We get lead coming in at 2 in the morning. But let's just say anytime from 9 o'clock till
Mhm.
10 p.m. If
Mhm.
a lead was input in any of those time, I give them a call within the 5 minutes.
Okay, perfect.
Right? Because
Mhm.
I realized that as soon as the lead come in and I give them a call, the success rate of them picking up and the quality of the conversation is much better
Mhm.
rather than if I give them a call the next day. Right. So I
Gotcha.
as soon as the lead comes in, I'll call them right away. And with every lead, I always want to understand what they're looking to do, what they're looking to accomplish, what's important to them. And kind of going back to, say if they were in pre-foreclosure, kind of understand how they got to that point.
Mhm.
And do they even want to sell the house?
Mhm.
Is there anything that I can do to help you save the house if you want to stay? And if I exhaust all of those options and run out of all of those options and nothing else that we can do, then hey, let me be your plan B. Then
Mhm.
I'll buy your house. But until then, let's try to figure out on how we can save the property. So that's usually my idea, and that's how I train
Yeah.
all my team.
Yeah.
But obviously, if it's a cold lead, I'll touch base with them maybe once a month, once every 3-4 weeks. If it's
Mhm.
warm, I probably call them once every 7 days. And if it's
Mhm.
hot, you're gonna hear from me every single day.
Wow, I love that, man. So you don't have only one thing, you have different ways of options to give to the client, or rather to give to the prospect when the lead that
Yeah,
comes in. I think that's the best way to go, especially with the market change and everything. You need to have different ways of creative ways
right.
of doing things. So I really like that. All right. So I know here that you said you don't have much time, but just let ask you this question. Let's say now someone is on the fence of joining the Hesel Media family, right? What would you say, tell them, or what would you say to them to, to make a decision?
I would say that Facebook marketing isn't always the cheapest, but they're
Mhm.
always going to be more motivated than any sort of marketing that you can find. Me personally, besides Facebook marketing, I do cold call, I do sending SMS.
Mhm.
We partner up with multiple guys in town, whether that they're attorneys, winterized guys, probate guys, or other investors, you know, they're all different sort of marketing channel. But I would say within Facebook marketing, you don't need to have 15, 20, 25 calls for you to lock up a deal.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 to 5 calls. You know, sometimes my first deal that I did with you guys, where we made almost 47,000, 40, something like that. The very first deal, it was 1 call close.
Wow.
And that's just to show, you know, how motivated these guys are, right? So
100%.
not the cheapest, but the biggest spread. So
Gotcha. Thank you for that, man. And then what's your favorite thing working with Hesel in closing?
communication. I think Athlete has done a phenomenal job at keeping everything together for everybody. And Athlete know this, you know, it's not just me. There's Tommy, there's Elva, there's multiple people and multiple moving pieces, and we're all extremely busy. We all run our own business. So I would say Athlete is the glue to this whole partnership and able to help us and, you know, keep all of us aligned, you know, Friday meetings and things like that. So big
Awesome.
help.
No, I thank you for that. Appreciate that. Well, here, I appreciate your time, man. Thank you so much for the feedback. I'm looking forward to close more deals with you guys, you know, and and talk more about, you know, adding also like a Google PPC, because we do have a Google PPC that we're offering as well into your
Okay.
marketing. So yeah, but we're gonna visit that and our check-ins, right? But I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for making time for us to have this strategy call and giving us some of your strategies and ways that you're doing things. So appreciate you, man. And we'll catch up later.
Cool. Later, bro.
All right. Thanks.
Peace.
Bye-bye. Peace. Bye.
Later.